What you will learn for today will be the third part of simplifying radical expressions, wherein we will study more laws of radicals that can be used in simplifying different kinds of radical expressions. So, what are these laws? The following laws are used to express radicals in simplest form. So, let's go to this first one. Yan, yung idea natin before ng transforming radical expression into an expression with rational exponent. So, gagamitin natin mamaya itong form na to wherein i-reduce natin sa lowest term yung rational exponent at ibabalik natin siya ulit sa isang radical expression, but in simplest form. Next, we'll be reducing the index to the lowest possible order. So, mamaya makakita tayo ng radical expression na katulad nito, nested radical expression, wherein just to simplify this kind of radical expression, we just need to multiply the index, yon, or their indexes. The third one will be the quotient law of radicals, wherein it says that the nth root of x over y is equal to the nth root of x over the nth root of y. So somehow, medyo similar siya dun sa product law of radicals natin. Dito naman, imbes na paghiwalay yung factors, yung quotient, yung pinag-iwalay, numerator tsaka denominator, we're getting the individual roots of them. Para mas maintindihan natin kung paano ginagamit tong mga given law of radicals in simplifying, let's try to have this as following examples. So ito muna yung paggamit ng transforming radical expression into an expression with rational exponent. So let's have number 1. Yan. All we need to do is to simplify the fourth root of x squared. So, ang gagawin natin dito, itatransform muna natin siya sa isang expression na may fraction or rational exponent. So, dito, yung 2 yung tumatayong m natin at yung n naman natin or yung index natin ay 4. So, we'll try to reduce it into an expression that is equal to x raised to 2 over 4. Once again, yung exponent ng ating radicand will be the numerator and then the index will be on the denominator. So, ang gagawin lang natin is kukuhain lang natin yung lowest term nitong 2 over 4. So, ang gagawin natin is divide natin sila both by its GCF, which is 2. So, divide both of them by 2. Yan. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Therefore, the lowest term of this exponent will be 1 half. So our expression will now be x raised to 1 half. And this is already in simplest form, but we have to make it into a radical expression. So ang gagawin lang natin dyan, babalik lang natin. So once again, gagawin nating index itong 2, and then yung exponent ng ating radicand will be 1. So ito yung tsura niya. Ito, nakita nyo, ito yung denominator, naging index, and then yung exponent na numerator will be the exponent of the radicand. Now, the final answer, we can just remove that 1 inside that radicand, and the final answer will just be square root of x. So, automatic, the index is 2. We can just write it as square root of x. Next, let's have number 2. We have now the given the 12th root of a raised to 3 or a cube. So, ang gagawin natin dyan, ganun pa rin. We transform this into an expression with rational exponent. Numerator si 3 or nasa taas si 3, and then denominator or nasa baba si 12. So, it will become a raised to 3 over 12. And all we need to do is to get the lowest term of this 3 over 12. So, ang GCF nila ay 3. So, we divide both of them by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So, our expression will now be a raised to 1 over 4 or 1/4. Yan na yung lowest term ng 3 over 12. Ngayon, ibabalik natin siya ulit sa isang radical expression. Ang index natin ay 4 at ang numerator ng a sa loob or sa radicand ay 1. Yan. So, it will become fourth root of a raised to 1. So we can just remove that 1 as the exponent of a, and then our final answer will be the fourth root of a. So ganun lang. Next, let's have number 3. We have the given the sixth root of 49. Now, when it comes to numbers naman, ang gagawin natin is we'll try to do the same thing as how we simplify numbers before. Yan. Ang gagawin muna natin is to get the prime factorization of 49. So, ang prime factorization ng 49 ay 7 times 7. So, in other words, that will be equal to 7 squared, di ba? So, we can just get the sixth root of 7 squared. So, kung titingnan nyo dito, katulad na siya ng form ni number 1 tsaka ni number 2, wherein we can just make this to an expression with rational exponent. So, magiging 7 raised to 2 over 6. Ito yung numerator, yung 2, and then yung denominator is yung index. So, we get the lowest term of 2 over 6. We divide 2 with 2 and 6 with 2, making the expression 7 raised to 1/3 or 7 raised to 1 over 3. Yan. Next, we'll try to make this back into a radical expression, making it the cube root of 7 raised to 1. So, for our final answer, pwedeng tanggalin na natin yung 1 na yan and make our answer just be cube root of 7. So, ganun lang kahit may numbers. So, let's have the same example as that one. In this case, let's make it the 10th root of 625. So if we try to make the prime factorization of 625, that will be, yan, parang apat na 5 ata yan. And 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. So our prime factorization for 625 will be 5 raised to 4. Yan yung ating prime factorization. In this case, we can just make it simply as the 10th root of 5 raised to 4. So once again, reduce natin to sa isang expression na may fraction yung exponent. So it will become 5 raised to 4 over 10. Yan. Once again, yung 4, yun yung exponent ni 5 kanina, and then yung index natin yung 10. So all we need to do is to reduce this in lowest term. Once again, I think we can just divide both the numerator and the denominator to 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2 and 10 divided by 2 is 5. So maging exponent natin is 5 raised to 2 over 5. In this case, ibabalik natin to ulit sa isang radical expression. So mapupunta as index si 5, and then yung exponent ngayon nitong si 5 sa loob or sa radicand will be 2. So our expression will now be yan. So, ito ulit yung numerator. Kanina, ito yung denominator. So, it will be the fifth root of 5 squared. Just to simplify, gagawin na lang natin dyan is i-square na lang natin dito si 5. And that will become the fifth root of 25 because 5 squared is equal to 25. Yan. So, for you to practice this following law of radicals na ginagamit natin to simplify, I'll give you some examples and 5 seconds for you to pause the video and try to answer the following before I show you the answers and the solution. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I hope from that time na-pause nyo na yung video, and then etong time na to, kinontinue na siya just to check if your answers are correct. So, tingnan natin. For number 1, from the given the 6th root of x raised to 3, the answer will be the cube root of x. Or kung sagot nyo, cube root of x raised to 1, pagbigyan natin. But you have to remove the 1 for the exponent of x. Next, for number 2, the answer will be the fifth root of w squared. Next, for number 3, the answer is the square root of 11. And for number 4, the answer is the seventh root of 27. Now, you can take a screenshot of this one if nabilisan kayo dahil hindi ko na-explain yung solution and the answer for that one. Yan, tingnan nyo na lang kung saan kayo nagkamali at tingnan nyo kung saan natin tututukan kapag nagsagot kayo ulit ng ganitong